Good evening. Welcome to Waterboro Budget Committee meeting. Today is February the 7th. And we're going to start off talking to the transfer station manager, Josh Andrews. Take it away.
All right, you want to just start right at the top or?
Sure.
All right. So, let's skip over personal services, go down to 20, supplies, office, $1,200 for office supplies, down to $371, $2,000 for hot top repair up top. That's just filling some holes and just general maintenance. Signs, $1,000 for sign replacement, new signs. And around $373, personal protective equipment, boots, jackets, rain suits, gloves, there's actually 3 full-time and 4 part-time. Full-time $600, part-time $300, brings it to $3,300. $374, fuel for roll-off truck. I had to add heaters to that because we did get the Quonset hut heater installed and we're using that, and it's adding quite a bit to that line. So I brought that up to $25,000. Previously we had it in there this year for 15. We're 59.13% expended right now. I do have one bill that just came in for propane, so that's going to go up a little bit there. Of course, diesel fuel is going up and up. We don't know really when it's going to stop. Down to $375 licenses. That's for the DEP. That's just our solid waste, mulch, the different licenses that we need to operate. $376 roll-off compactor container. That's in there for a new one. Try to buy, some of the cans we have now are getting in pretty rough shape. I mean, you can put $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 each year into repairing them, when you can buy a new one for $15,000. I mean, it doesn't really add up there.
So the price went up $7,000 from last year?
So
what did you do last year?
We have now here, I haven't bought one in this year we're in. That's
okay.
For a 40-yard open top.
Okay.
The one I have priced out is for a 40-yard octagonal container. That's for the whole compact can.
I know that 17 yards I priced about for me. It's right around 9,000
Yep.
for a 17 yard. So I'm sure
Close.
20 yard must be.
Yeah, Lincoln
Yeah.
treats us well. Yeah, they do a good job.
Yeah.
Where were we? Right there, roll container. All right, we're going to move down to 25 utilities. Just electricity, telephone. Skip over those. Move down to 30. Vehicle. That is actually just for. No, yeah, I was right. That's skid steer, loader backhoe, and roll-off truck. We had $15,000 in there for this budget here. Hold on 1 second. I think that might be off. Okay, no, yeah, we brought that up to 15. We had 10 in there for this year. That's just about maxed out. The roll-off truck is coming on to 60,000 miles. We're looking at replacing tires and other things on it that are starting to cause issues with us. 15,000, that's probably low with everything that we have. A lot of older equipment, you know, the backhoe we brought that in this morning to get repaired. Some front end work, that's just under $5,000. Skid steer needs a lot of work, but we'll stick with the 15 for now. Roll-off container repairs, 10,000. That'll repair 4 to 5 units. We have it in this current budget right now. I believe we have 7. I plan on using all that. I have a bunch of work going on this spring.
So the trash truck, we're in this proposal will pay for the 4 to 5 payments, right?
Yes.
So the question is, does it survive for
another,
another 18 months.
without doing any maintenance to it?
Oh, no, I didn't
No,
say that.
just in general?
But,
Yeah.
but at some point, we're gonna have to buy another one, right?
Yeah.
I would assume that if this still has effective wheels and stuff under it, then we would keep this as a,
Or this backup yard truck, yep. Our biggest issue with the tires is nails. You pick them up, you go, we haul into, hauling scrap metal, we're going into Eco, we're going into Riverside. Constantly picking up nails, we plug them, but at some point you can't.
so it's $35,000 payment
Yep.
on an annualized basis. My guess is that you can't buy another truck for the same price that we bought this one. So I guess the question is within, maybe not in this year's budget, but certainly in next year's budget, we're gonna have to start looking at addressing it.
What's the lifespan?
Well, it'll be 5 years, right? 5 years old,
5 years
it's
old.
certainly it's on its third year with us now. And you said it's got, what, 60,000 miles?
Yeah, just under 60,000. Am I correct on that? Yeah, I think it was like
Realistically, you only have
58.
two of them to start with,
Sure.
I believe
you
it
know,
was.
because
Well, I get that, I just
Yeah.
want to know, what are we talking about as a
Well,
ballpark?
I mean, we bought that for what, 160?
Yeah, 160 and some
And
change.
we had a quote from Casella for 150,000
Mhm.
for the year, right? So it was a no-brainer.
Oh, it made sense.
To buy something,
Absolutely.
right? So the real question is that when you look over the cost of what, I mean, and again, it's only $35,000 a year is the payment.
Josh, how many loads does Terry make a year?
Right, this year I had him figured in at 511. Last year we hauled 498, so I
Back
mean,
and
it's
forth
making a lot of
back
trips.
and forth to Portland.
Portland, Scarborough, Berwick on occasion.
the big trouble is, the truck's got 70,000 on it, God only knows what it's got for hours, but you're getting up to a point where you're gonna need parts and pieces to keep this running, and today, nobody's stocking the parts, so that truck could be down close to a week before you can get a new mower or a new fan or a radiator or whatever.
We were having issues with, if I can pull the quote up here real quick. Laura sent it to me. So we need to replace a air dryer and components and some type of relay, and the quote for that was $1,074.92 for those two small parts, so.
So we're still going the whited,
Yep.
and I'm guessing that there's no warranty on this thing now, it's all
No.
gone.
This ain't like a dump truck that you could go hire somebody to haul next load in for, so it's, we're almost to a point. 500
Yeah, so we gotta,
500 loads a year.
we gotta have that discussion when,
Yeah,
on the board, of whether or not we wanna start to set aside some,
some type of money for at least a used truck, if not buy a new one and use this one as your backup.
Well, now that the warranty is over on the truck, would you like us to start looking into getting some possible other, repair prices from other shops, like you had just said, Layton's and,
as long as it doesn't, it's not gonna void any warranties, at this point, you might as well shop around, right? As long as it's a reputable, you can get somebody to do it for half price, but
Still the same quality.
and you have twice as many problems with it, so.
look at it and go, oh, we can fix that.
But Whiting's gotta be, what, $150 an hour to
Oh, white is expensive.
They treat us good. They get us in right away. They know it's our only truck, so we're in and out.
We're ready to move on?
Yep.
Down to 382, no, we just did that one, all right. Down to 383, equipment, that's for compactor repairs, and that's, you know, motors, filters, hydraulic hoses, basically everything to do with the compactor comes out of that line. I asked for 15, I wasn't sure where we'd be going with this in the future, so I just bumped it up a little bit from 10. The other two compactors, they're starting to show their age a little bit, and I just want to, you know, I don't want to be down on compactor. Down to 384, building repairs. This is for the structural repairs, basically a rebuild of the MSW overflow building. I think I'd like to possibly talk about moving that down to our capital line to get it out of this repairs and maintenance, because usually I believe it's, you know, this is pretty much for smaller repairs. That, I have a quote from LMC Light Iron and Corporate, and that's $15,157 for the steel, for the wide flange columns, column level plates, column anchor bolts, wide flange beams, and steel angle cross bracing, and then just the lumber to rebuild it. And it's 30 grand. Code enforcement's been working with us on this.
But this is a repair, right?
It's a repair, yeah.
So, I mean, this budget is, this line item is for repairing buildings, not building, right?
I mean, it's basically a rebuild. I mean, it's just an old pine wood structure, and there's no, we got a,
A Willis line,
yeah, we got a Jersey barrier holding the wall up.
I think we got our money out of it.
We either rebuild it or the code office wants to condemn it.
I sent you a picture of what that place looked like.
I know you did. Yeah. I think you were standing next to it.
No,
So how is the building that the main compactor's in? Is that one need repair also? Does any of the wood touch the ground, or?
It's a lot better. That one's an all, you know, steel and brick structure. I mean, the only wood on it is what you see up top. I mean, it's, this 30,000 that's in that line is just to repair that one building. I didn't put anything else in there for really any other structural stuff. I don't know. I didn't want to push my luck with it.
But is it safe
but the
for
bottom.
people to be underneath it?
No, it is, that building is not safe, no.
You spent
The one you're at.
$6,500 this year, right?
What was that?
$6,500 you've spent this year out of the 8.
Yep. We have some small things getting fixed right off. I was waiting until spring.
Sounds to me like it's gonna be new. So,
There's really nothing salvageable on it, Dennis.
well, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
is that.
New
It's
stuff.
gonna be a new
Yeah.
structure, yeah, so let's
Into his CIP.
move it down to capital.
Yeah, I think you put that into capital.
Yep.
That would go into his capital though, not into the general government's capital, right? That's where
Probably
you've
under
done
the
it.
capital plan, even though the funding may come out.
So you move it to line
But you've done
405.
it underneath 700,
I moved it on mine down to
With these two things.
405, 45, 405.
45, 7,000, 45, 70, 15 is where we put it in the past years.
But it's in the capital plan.
Yes, but it's in his capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank
Yeah, I
you.
mean, it's all gonna get divvied up at some point in time, but it's a capital
Yeah,
investment.
that's where it is, yes.
So I would look at what you need for repairs, and then take what you've got for an estimate on this reconstruction, to
Yeah.
make that new, as a capital item, right?
I moved it on my notes as a new MSW overflow building. And then I'll get a number for that.
New MSW overflow.
Yeah, which building is this we're talking about? What is
It's in
it?
the old bulky waste compactor.
Yeah,
It's that.
okay,
We're using it as a backup house
405.
trash.
okay.
I'm not sure if Dennis been bad or move it down to 92. Dennis, did you need to move it to line 405 under the transportation
Capital.
capital, or 92 under capital improvement plans?
Well, it should be under capital improvement,
Plans,
right,
okay,
and it would be under 7015,
right,
which is buildings.
okay, that's better.
Not underneath his budget for the 45, the capital.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's for Kim.
Okay, but I mean, if you put it in there, it shows in his budget, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, but you got purchase capital, right?
Yeah.
I suppose you could do that, you could put it in line 405, right? Because that's, I don't know why we have capital in.
I don't either, that's confusing.
That's what we used to do.
Because I thought that if it went into capital, it didn't show on this budget, it showed in the general capital.
Yeah.
But I'm probably wrong.
Because I look back at the other capitals, and that's where it's been in past years, was in.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter one way or the other, whether you put it under
Right.
45-70-15, which is line 405, or
Spend it either way.
it's a capital.
Yeah.
I'll ask Matt
expenditure.
where he wants to put it.
So what is the price to redo it?
That was 15,157 for the steel, and the remainder of that was just lumber and linen.
So does that add up to the 30?
Yep.
So you don't have any other maintenance that you need to do on
No.
buildings next year?
I wanted to talk about it tonight. I didn't want to push my luck. If you move that down to capital, I can maybe put something in there for other things, but
Yeah,
kind of asking for a lot.
How far are you from getting all the lights up that is actually needed? Getting you by,
Yeah, that's what
needed to light
I'm
the
glad you
whole.
said that, because I didn't put that in there. We got a quote for the lighting, the new lights. We have 4 small LED floodlights in the compactor building, 2 up against the wall and 2 against the door. $2,500 for that. Wall packs, outside, this is gonna go along the demolition bins, all along the front for better lighting. We can't put anything on the pole because it's CMP. They're supposed to be coming in the spring to do some light work, and that's, I believe, when I was working with Peter Smith on that, that was gonna come out of something else. I don't know the details of that, but,
I have, did you say it was 14,000?
13,550.
Yeah, I put 14,000 under, capital 90.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's in capital. I was just wanted to
Yeah,
let them know that I have that in there, but it's in the capital improvement.
yeah. So I guess my question is why are we keeping one under the transfer station and the other one under capital?
I just think it's, yeah.
I think it should be,
All.
it should all roll up. You're gonna have 2 items on the capital, right? One is the lighting, and one is the.
One is the lighting, one is the building, and then, yeah, one new compactor.
It's not,
Three.
it's not, and it shouldn't be in your operational budget. That's what your operations cost. So I'd bump it to the 30 to the capital plan, and whatever you need to repair. I mean, it's been as low as, you know, a couple $1,000, right? $3,000 a year ago, or 2 years ago, and $8,000 this year, you spent $6,500 of it. So, not to say that the place doesn't need a lot of work, because it does,
Yeah.
but I would just put it under the capital improvement plan.
Yeah, I did, I put the lighting
Yeah,
and
that's-
the
it's understandable.
compactor under
Okay, all right.
capital.
And
So the
there's
building
the
stays the
lighting,
same?
there's the building.
I will add the building on there,
So all 3 go under number 92, correct?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I just have to add the building of 30, one and take it out of this budget line number 384.
Moving down to contractual services.
So, okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go through that, because you're gonna get to line 403, but go ahead.
Okay. All right, so I took out antifreeze because I added that with waste oil. That's 50 cents a gallon for oil, 75 cents a gallon for antifreeze. 4,275 for that. Freon removal, we're up to $850 a unit. Asking for 6,000. We had 3,000 in there right now in this budget, and we are 94.43% expended on that. Moving down, universal waste, 390, 3,000 for that. Down to 391, oversized bulky waste and recycling. Let me get to some numbers here for you. So EcoMaine is going up to $79.50 a ton per this new budget year, and that's going to be a $3 increase annually. So that accounts for household trash and oversized bulky waste. It's categorized the same. So we'll be looking at $79.50 per ton for bulky and $35 for single sort waste. Now, I had started hauling a lot of our demolition debris, things that weren't contaminated, down to Eco, and they were incinerating it. So we hauled 1,202 tons of bulky waste to Eco, and at $79.50, that'll bring us to $95,607. And we've been going up, so I added 100 tons to that. I usually add 100 tons just because we seem to go up about 100 tons every year. And going down to single sort, we hauled 643 tons at $35 is 22,000. I added 50 tons to that. Now, we have actually been going down annually on single sort. I just added the 50 tons in there, and that would bring us to $127,814. Non-recyclable demo and sheetrock, we are paying $88 a ton right now for sheetrock. Landfill demo, right now we're paying $99. I signed a contract last April, keeping it at $99. Right after that, it jumped to $112. When I spoke with the folks over there, they said that they're not sure what their price is going to be, after our contract runs out, but they gave me the number of $112 to use. So 112, we hauled 197.28 tons of landfill demo this year, bringing that to 22,095. Sheetrock at 112.88, so 9,856. Just to operate off of what we hauled this year, we'd need $31,951.36. I kept the 57 in there, the same as this year, as in case I run burnable furniture over. I mean, we're saving a ton of money sending it to Eco. I just want, keep the money there, know that I have it, just kind of as a safety blanket.
So the contract you signed was just for last year, not
No, it runs out this April.
this April?
Yep.
Okay.
Right after I signed it, they moved their prices to 112. We kept the 99 price. So I would assume, and off of what they said, you'd be paying 112, the current rate. Non-contract members are gonna pay above and beyond.
For the 23 budget.
Yeah.
So net, bulky waste,
Yep.
okay? Are we up, or we down?
We're
I
up.
know we're up hauling to Eco Maine, but
We,
you made a change, right?
Yep, that, most of that was demo that we were normally shipping to CPRC at 99, we're sending to Eco at 79.50.
But collectively,
Yeah, we're up, let me find.
so the question that I really have is, why are we up so high on bulky waste when we're not up as high on household waste?
We were 309 tons up on household waste.
Okay.
We were 255 tons up on bulky.
That's the first, right.
Right.
But collectively, the other place that used to send bulky waste,
Yep.
and Eco Maine, which we now send it because they have a less price, right?
Yep.
Collectively, is that number up, is a higher percentage than what the rest of our waste stream is?
I would have to look.
And the other question is why? Why, I mean, are people bulky waste?
Yeah.
I know they're putting furniture and so is that increased significantly compared to what, I mean, we used to make the haul to the other place, right?
Riverside. Yep.
Riverside. So it's coming out of the same compactor, right?
Well, we're not compacting any of it. It's all going
Okay,
in
so it's all
open
going in
tops.
an open top.
Yeah, I'm just, instead of sending it to Riverside, I'm using stuff like sheetrock, any mixed demolition is still going to Riverside.
Right. Because
That's
Eco
where
Maine's
you
not,
get your nails.
Eco Maine's not gonna take,
You know,
Eco Maine's not gonna
stuff
take
like
sheetrock.
Plastic, kids' toys, tarps, stuff that we would normally, everything was going into a demolition dumpster, and you look at the contaminations, and it's contaminated, we were hauling it right to Riverside. I'm picking through it, digging stuff out, making sure this goes here, and sending it to
So
Eco.
that anything can be burnt for energy is
Right, it's,
going to
yeah,
Eco
waste of
Maine.
energy, it's going to Eco.
How much are you paying at Riverside?
99, 99.
Everybody else is paying 112.
What are you paying commercial?
I go to Troiano's, I pay about 100. Normally, because I have a contract with them, normally it's 125.
So Eco is 76.
Right now, it's
It's gonna go up to
76.50,
79,
yeah.
right?
We'll see that increase in the budget, we're already.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's
It is
still
Still
20
cheap,
bucks,
yeah.
20 bucks
20
less
bucks cheaper, so.
than Riverside.
Right.
In a lot safer hauling.
Right, yeah.
A lot easier to haul to Eco Maine than it is to.
Right.
In shorter distance.
But their skills are always busy.
Oh, yeah, then,
Every time I go to Eco, I wait in line forever.
yeah. Take up to an hour
Yeah,
plus sometimes to get in, get over the scales, get jockeyed around, dump.
that's why I don't use
Yeah,
them
it's-
very
and
often.
it's not gonna get any, my guess is it will not get any less of a weight because whatever Kevin is doing to maximize the tonnage per day, he's doing, right? I mean, that means bringing on another community, that means bringing on.
They have a waste shortage.
Huh?
They say they have a waste shortage, they need more trash.
They're picking up Brunswick, so they just picked up Westbrook, so if you look at the number of communities, it's now almost 500,000 people that, in the state of Maine, that trash goes to Eco Maine.
I just picked up Biddeford, parts of Biddeford. Some of the businesses That's why I was running late today.
Moving on.
Yeah, we won't get through that. Trouble is that they now have to bid out for
I know you had said about the Freon. You said for the removal, we pay
$8.50 a unit.
$8.50 a unit. And then you said we pay to get rid of it, right?
Well, they come and they pump it, they provide us the service and we pay them $8.50 per unit for the service.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they take it with them?
They just pump the Freon, yeah. Yeah, we don't make any money off the Freon.
Okay. So I was thinking that they pump it and then
No.
and we store it
No,
and have to get rid of it.
no, yeah, they take it for their own recycling. Moving down to 395, eco tipping fees, that covers solid waste, so house trash. 2,544 tons at $79.50, brings us up to 202,248. Like I said previously, we are over 309 tons from the previous year. Normally, I would budget 100 tons every year. But, I mean, last year we were up 187, and now looking at these numbers, we're up 309. So I have a couple prices here. I added 50 tons on top of the 202.48. Got 206, 223. We could use that. I have a 100-ton option, brings us up to 210,198. And then I have a 300-ton option, which brings us up to $234,048. I would like to go with the 300 option, seeing as how that's kind of where we're starting to go to nowadays. I don't see it going down. I don't think we've ever had a year where our MSW has gone down. Now everybody's home, people are working from home. A lot of the seasonal residents are now full-time residents. I just kind of want to stay on top of that curve. Okay. $398 shingles. We budgeted, I put in for 8,000. Now, the budget we're in right now, I had 20,000 in there. Putting in those new gates and keeping them closed has done wonders with the shingles. Most people aren't gonna pull up and hand unload a trail load of shingles, so they're taking them elsewhere. So I took some money off of there. And 401, grinding of wood waste, that's for the C&D waste down back. This year, right now, we spent $19,500. That's to do the brush pile, the C&D pile, and to do our mulch down back. I added a little bit onto that just to cover fuel and, with the trend that's going on. And for tires, I've also been using that account for grinding tires. And tires went up from 140 a ton to 160. And
Don't take many tires to make
no,
a ton,
but
especially if they get a little water in it.
yeah, that's why we're not hauling any right now. And then down to the 45 purchase capital. 404, I have the 40,000 for the compactor plus 1,000 that was already in there, so 41. Do we want to talk about the compactor right now?
I put that down as a, capital.
I have 2 quotes from Atlantic Recycling. They're the ones that in the past we've always used for our cans and compactor repairs. They installed the last 2 that we have. They have two models down there right now. One is a GP 550 HD. I thought one of them was sold. I spoke with them today, and the town that wanted to buy it backed out. They didn't have the funds, so they're both still down there. The GP 550 model is, base is a bigger compactor. If you look at the quote, it has a clear top opening, it's 72 by 87, and it's got a 7-foot bore. That compactor will not fit our stock 40-yard cans. The compactor system we have now is the largest you can go, that'll naturally made up to our 40-yard cans. So this one here, if we were to purchase this, we would have to cut a few inches off the doors on our cans. They'll do it for us, you know, it's not a big deal, it's just, I didn't want to go with that method. The 550 HD that they have down there, they retrofitted this one. It comes standard with a 6-bore. They put a 7-bore cylinder in it. So basically this machine here is this machine here. Just it'll naturally mount to our cans. It's the same system we have, just beefed up. And to buy that unit right now with the price he gave me is $20,500 to buy the unit. And they'll bring the oil heater, all the controls and the panels, pressure gauges, guide rails for $21,400. He did not give me a solid number on the install and the new, you know, because we'll need a new hopper and all that, but he did say the number I had of 40,000, he said would get us there.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Well, that was his, that
I
was
can make
his
it
number.
work.
That was his number. He didn't know what I had for a number. That number came from him.
So the 24.5 is for the equipment, no installation.
We're going with the 21.4. I was just showing you that there was two options.
Why do I have two quotes?
Because these are two separate compactors.
Two separate ones.
So I got one that's 20,500,
And one that's
24.5.
24.4. It's actually 25.4 with all the controls and you put to the back
Yeah,
page.
right.
There's
Oh,
two.
25.4,
Yeah.
okay, all
They're basically the same compactors, only one of them we would have to retrofit our cans to fit it. The system we have right now is the largest size compactor you can get that stock fits our
right.
cans.
So you have the 40,000 here,
Yep.
she has the 40,000 in the capital plan, so we're double dipping.
What do you have, no, he doesn't have it here.
No, I'm down to.
He does.
Well, yeah, well, that's what it says on this.
He's got line 404.
It just says 1,000, I have 1,000 there.
Okay, so you took it, so
I,
I gotta wait till,
Yeah, I passed out new ones.
okay,
There were new ones.
So
out
take the
there.
1,000 out of there.
so it's listed one time,
yes,
okay.
not twice.
Sorry, maybe I didn't know.
For a total of how much?
Your grandfather in there, so.
Maybe I wanted
They said 40,000.
to. I moved stuff.
92?
I scribble and I move stuff and.
I have 15,000, but that's not right.
That was 40,000 total, right?
Yes.
Is what you're
Yeah.
looking for? And what line is it supposed to go under?
It's in 92, Department 92.
Department 92.
It's in there. It's on line 496.
Okay, transfer station. Okay.
And if anybody wants to go look at them, we can drive down there and look at them at any time. I've looked at both of them, they're really nice machines, I've taken pictures of them, I have, you know, anybody wants pictures, I can send them to you.
Would you be able to do that?
Yeah.
Send me some pictures.
So, not for this meeting, but probably ought to talk to them of what it would cost the town to hold one of these.
Can we put a deposit on it?
Right.
Till July 1st? You know, is it gonna cost us 5,000, 10,000, but what will it hold?
I had asked them for a price, so because they're waste equipped compactors, and if you were gonna buy a new one, you have to go through waste equip. Well, Atlantic is the regional sales for waste equip, so you send it over to an inquiry to waste equip, they kick it over to Ron at Atlantic, and he had told me that if we wanted to buy a brand new one, you know, all made, it's not like they have them sitting around on the shelf. He said it would be 6 to 8 months waiting, but it's gonna, I'm still waiting on the new quote. I mean, those quotes are only good for 30 days because of the price of, you know, the steel and everything is moving around. That's why he didn't give me a quote at the time on the new hopper, and is because with the steel prices, they couldn't guarantee anything.
Yeah, we ought to have that conversation with them if we decide that this is something that we want to do, what would it cost the town to hold it until July 1st?
Okay.
Something, I mean, we'd know in June if it's going to get approved.
Right.
Worst case scenario is we say, well, the voters didn't approve it, and then we're up a creek, right? Because eventually it'll break. And the single sort one is a used.
They were all, yeah, single sort, they're all
That
refurbished.
was used as well.
I don't know if we've ever bought a
New.
brand new unit. I think they've all been refurbished. These two were in a facility, they were inside.
Like new, right?
Yeah, I mean, they look,
Hydraulics.
you wouldn't know, everything's, you know, everything's brand new. They're sitting down there primed, you buy one, choose a paint color, and they come install it. I think that just about wraps it up. Any more questions?
Did you ever do the hot top down back with the cement
That's getting done this spring.
this
That's
spring?
all finalized, they're just coming in the spring when they start paving again.
Okay. So in line 376, you still want the roll-off container for 40, so that still stays at 15, right?
What was
I want to
that?
make sure I got it. I don't know what some of these things are.
Can you repeat that?
Line 376. Keep that in there, correct?
That's the roll-off container.
Okay.
Yeah, for the 15?
Yep,
Yeah, that's for a new container.
okay. So on line, your purchase capital on line 403, are you taking out the buildings there?
Were we gonna keep the building there, or it needs to be under?
No, we're gonna put that in there.
It could be under.
All right, so
Under
that's
capital improvement.
that's
Okay, it's going under
30,000?
capital.
Yes.
30,000 under capital?
Yeah,
So leave the 1,000 there?
yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Now, if we're moving that, that's gonna leave building repairs 384 empty.
So the
So,
question is what do you need?
right, so can I
You come back,
come back to you with it?
you give us a number.
All right. Thank you.
I just calculated the first 6 months of EcoMain. And out of 21 owner communities,
Yep.
we sent in 23% of all bulky waste that's been sent in by all the 21 municipalities.
Then the other 20 are losing money.
All I'm telling you is, there's some don't send any bulky waste because
Right, yeah.
they don't handle
They
it.
don't handle it.
It's
But
curbside.
it's gotta go somewhere. It's either we send it to CPRC.
They're
or
driving, and, you know,
Eco.
if you lived in Scarborough or Portland or whatever, you go to
Yeah.
Riverside and say, how much do I get? You know, I get this old, you know,
Right.
Chase Lounge, what are you gonna do with it, right?
No, like
How much-
Portland, they don't have, they just use the cellar.
Right,
or CPRC, it's actually owned by the city of Portland.
right. Riverside.
Riverside is, managed by CPRC Corp.
Yeah, there's a real strained relationship with
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
Portland.
there. I mean,
But
I can start sending
house,
it back.
as far as household waste,
Right.
all of that goes to Eco Maine,
Yep.
because it all gets picked up by
Right.
Waste Management or Casella, or whatever the case would be.
I wish I had some, it'd be hard to figure it, but I wish I had a number of how much we saved by sending it to Eco. You know, it's hard to break those tonnages up, I could,
Do the math, right? I mean, you know what you've all in there for open tops, right?
yeah.
So you're saving $20 or $23 a ton now.
$23 a ton.
Plus, you're not driving to Riverside.
which is about $125 to $175 a load.
Right.
Next week.
I
We
mean,
saved a lot of money.
my guess is that they're going, do they go through Westbrook when you haul to Riverside?
Terry does, yeah.
Goes right through Westbrook.
It makes sense to me, that's why I changed it.
Yes, yes.
I mean, I try to play the game, I wanna save as much money as possible.
There's a big debate, and just so you know, in Eco Maine, of this whole recycling piece. For years, we never paid for a ton.
Right. I heard they're burning it.
No, they're not burning it. What they're burning is the contaminated stuff. They're just loading it up. If somebody comes in with a contaminated load, they take it to the dumping floor.
Our loads have been phenomenal.
Right.
They've actually commented a few times that we have probably the cleanest loads that they bring in.
Well, that's costing us. We got a person there that monitors it, right? So the fact of the matter is that recycling markets have come back, right? And we're still paying $35 a ton. So every time Kevin goes through his thing and says, oh, look at how much money we've made in recycling, right?
Look how
You
much
know,
money it costs
I
us.
said, my response is, yeah, and how much of that is because we're now charging $35 a ton? Now, granted, you don't get into you know, a lot of folks have revenue sharing, right? So if the recycling markets were up, they actually got some money. The recycling markets were down, they actually had to pay money. So it costs about $35 a ton to handle a ton to operate the single sort process. And that's soon to be another $8 or $10 million upgrade.
Right, that's just owner communities. I know non-owner communities are paying,
Yeah.
I think Limerick's.
Well, some of them have a deal
Right.
where they've got a cost sharing, right?
Lot to it.
And the electricity goes out the bid every year, and I will tell you that not getting today for getting for electricity is far different than it was years ago.
So just in case somebody watches this at home, and so they'll know, the Health and Sanitation, they also bring in money. So far this year, as of the 28th, they've brought in $96,664.04. So, plus I still owe some money,
I didn't want to
which
say
I will
it,
pay, but so that helps to even though it goes in the general fund, it helps to offset the 800,000 that they're looking for.
It's a little disconcerting that we're up $55,000 household, 55 ton in household waste, but we're only at 3 ton in recycling. So that doesn't compute the percentages, right? When recycling is less, right? You can't do as many tons per load.
I mean, probably 30% of our waste stream could probably be recycled.
Yeah.
Most people don't, households don't anymore, it all goes into the same bag and then they bring it in. And I've noticed that the older generation are the ones that recycle.
He means
Well,
us.
it's interesting because the younger generations is where, you know, all of the effort from Eco Maine, where they go to schools and they go through the whole thing, they're at every Maine Mariners hockey game, they're, you know, at the, what's the Green Celtics there, or whatever they have.
Red Claws.
Red Claws, they're constantly at those places going through recycling.
I had them down to us.
Yeah.
What's that?
I went to school with several of the ladies that are working there now. We're all in the same classes.
Anyone I might know?
College.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that could be put on the ballot to be used.
So we should somehow get the word out, whether on the website or Facebook or something, that people should start recycling more.
Yeah, we need to invest in education big
I don't
time.
think you could.
It's amazing the people that come in that just don't, you know, they don't have.
everything goes in the hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your budget. That's not
So I'm a
Have you-
little amiss here, for those of you that don't know, Jason Champion is acting as our interim public works director.
I saw a smiling face on the website.
Yeah.
A lot of uglier in person.
No comment.
So the single sort is $30 a ton?
35.
35.
$35 a ton.
So
And
we're getting what, 5 ton max on a load?
Yeah, 5 to 6.
So,
And household is 85.
The household is 76.50 right now. It's going up to 79.50. So we're gonna see that increase in the budget we're in now. So I mean, you look at like our totals to Eco Maine tipping fees for this budget we're in, we had 183,750. And we have 86,733.97 left. And if we go 5280, it looks good, you know, we're 4.5 months left in the year. But when that tipping fee hits us, it really chews, you know. That makes me nervous, the 52.50 percentage budget as of right now. I mean, this time of the year really saves us. You can see the eco tipping fees, you know, the price go from, we've had busy months during the summer where we've been up to, you know, 30,000 a month just for trash tipping fees. Right now, we're in the, you know, 15 range. It really saves us, but it's going up. It's not as slow now in the winters as it used to be.
I have a question. On the salaries, and I know I talked to you the other day, Julie, I still can't get up to that number, and I don't know how you did it.
Let me go back over, because Matt and I have spoken, I'm not touching the salary till everybody's budget's done until we know exactly, because if I
Okay.
keep juggling figures, it's
Okay, because I didn't get that high.
on the salaries,
On Josh, the ones that I could figure out, I did Josh's,
okay?
and I did the driver, but the other ones I didn't do,
All right,
so.
What do you?
I come out with 56. So did you get any raises in between?
What was that? Are you talking for me?
Yep,
Um,
the manager, it says
is the COLA
62.
built into this number?
Not all of it. Part of it is, yes, because I gave Matt, but he's changed figures since then.
Okay.
Okay?
Because I only get 56 with the ARPA and the longevity, so.
Okay. You're asking for Josh and
And the
specifically the
3%.
driver.
Well, no, those are the two that I knew how to figure out. I didn't do the other ones,
Okay.
because I don't know how much they work overtime.
Shouldn't be any overtime.
No, the overtime is over on your 40
That's on
hours.
separate. okay.
40-hour employees.
Okay,
And the other, the part-timers is 26 weeks at 27 hours.
26 weeks, okay.
Well, you have two that work,
Three.
20. Those,
Is it 2 or 3
two
jobs?
that work an all different week, right?
So, we have
4 part-timers and 3 full-timers.
Dana, let me write, I gotta scribble it down.
Because my notes for that are in my
You got one
office.
fill-in.
Dana, Ray, Joe, Pat. So there's 4
Craig.
part-timers and 1 fill-in, Craig. Yeah, so we have 4 part-timers plus a fill-in, so there's 5 there. And then 3 of us that are 40-hour.
Okay.
Terry, the truck driver, he's in there.
He's at the very last one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
okay, right.
I
So-
came up for 49 with him.
I probably should move him up since he's full-time to the top.
So was there another increase in raise that was different than what he had last year? Was there a raise included this year that,
Only what we did for the opera stuff.
just the ARPA stuff? I can't get my number up there.
So,
Let me go back over it and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Now break it right down for everybody.
Anything else?
Nope.
Good.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, Josh.
Hope I didn't confuse you too much. Sure did confuse myself.
You get to appreciate these public works and the transfer station
I have
stepping up
if you want it.
to the
Yeah.
plate, trying to keep the budget, because
I know what it was, Josh.
both of them were
Big one.
Have you
coming in
talked,
out of the cold that didn't have to, right in the
this
middle of
one. Oh,
budget season. then.
are we still taking Hollis in?
Good catch.
We're still doing that? Are they still under their old pricing? Are they under their old pricing, or is there a different price for them?
They pay the same as
I'll have to add you to the
town
list.
resident as far as, like, when they come in, what we charge them for.
No, I mean for their stickers and that.
Oh,
Are
they're paying 30.
They're paying 30?
They were 25, I bumped them to 30.
Okay. And you have pretty close to 100% compliance from both them and Town of Waterboro?
As far as buying stickers? Yeah, a lot of the Waterboro people try to, sneak in. I get it all the time, well, I pay my taxes, I shouldn't have to buy a damn sticker. But it's just, they don't know. They don't,
There's nothing that we
they don't get the numbers and the money behind it and what it actually costs. They think it all goes into the same thing and we send it all to the same place.
I know there'll be a couple guys out there that do hauling like I do, don't have a hauler's permit. I've seen them advertise on Facebook.
I try to catch them, that's usually how they give themselves away. They
Yeah.
post something on Facebook and I recognize them like, you're coming in
What was it set aside?
every
the
week
original language.
and you don't have a hauler's permit, low to find out, they're
I don't know.
picking up yards. And how many houses are you picking up now?
Well, I know.
For both days,
Yeah,
170,
70,
170
70 in Waterboro?
in Waterboro.
Then I know another Nickerson has like in the
Yeah.
80s. So
Yeah.
you look at the Waterboro stickers line and it's down, and that's, you know,
Because they're picking it up.
using these guys, they're buying a $100 sticker a year, and every time he comes in with a load, say it's 6 yards, I'm charging him $8 per load.
No.
So we're making the money out, just in a different line.
Different
Feel
line,
like dragging
okay.
that rock in a chair.
$8 a yard.
I'm gonna say
So
it's 6 out.
typically, in a week, I'll spend
Channel 8.
about $200
Did I
a week.
say
Yeah.
that?
I stick it right to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does. No mercy.
You get him moved back.
Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
You know, if it's, I don't know if it's getting bad up there, so I'm suggesting to keep going or.
Up to you guys.
I don't care. I'm,
Since we really can't really do much with public works.
No, we're
Nope.
not doing that tonight.
they
No
have some.
general assistance.
So the next one will be general assistance.
Matt's not here, so.
Right, but he said you could probably do general assistance if you wanted, and miscellaneous.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to, I mean, I'm classified, what you want to call it, in old home days if you want. I have all of the agency next to
Right here.
Diane is all the Iowa agency requests and committee requests, if you wanted to see them.
Okay. So, have we actually had to fork out a lot of money for general assistance? Services, salaries, living costs. $8,000. Putting 500, right?
38% expended as of today.
Okay.
How much expended, Julie?
38, but they've got a sewer system in there that they want removed, so that throws it all off. Salaries is only 54 expended. Training is only 16. She's been using more of the donations heats than the general budget this year. And the donations have been really nice this year for her. Nancy could tell you more on that.
How is the rent line, Julie?
Excuse me?
The rent line?
They've only expended 1,700 and change.
1,700?
8%, not quite 9%. A lot of our expensive people that needed a lot have moved.
Oh, okay. So the only thing that's really put it up is the salary and the ARPA.
Yes.
Yep. Because costs came down. So I'm okay with that one.
I'm all right with that, too. How about you guys?
What's that?
You guys all right? Want to move on?
Yeah, it's moving on. Why not?
Dismiss donations, $0. Education, we're not
We
gonna
don't know
get that
those.
budget.
I wouldn't touch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dwayne said something about 5.3 it may go up or something.
Over the, yeah, that's a big no.
I wonder how much they got from the ARPA. I don't know. I know Laconia, New Hampshire, they got 12 million. Yeah. Guilford got 1.2. So I don't know what we're getting.
Under unclassified, the only thing we haven't received yet is the York County tax estimate from York County yet. I
Okay.
called and they're just starting to work on that now.
What line is that?
486.
Okay.
We can't really do any CIP right now. right?
No, Matt said that don't do it.
Yeah, do that, we'll wait for Matt on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he say when he did his presentation what that plow was for? The V plow?
It should be in his
Fire
presentation.
department.
Want me to go get his fire department?
No, if I've got it at home, I can probably just go
That's the plow that they tried to get
back.
last year.
That's the one they tried to get last year for plowing out for emergencies? Okay,
That was voted down or cut.
trying again.
Multi-purpose tractor.
We haven't had DPW yet.
No. They'll be the next. No, the next one's voting. He's gonna start voting and then DPW, because they're gonna give Jason some time to get at them.
You see, you
Right.
can start, go back at the beginning and start going through. On Old Home Days, can we just jump to that for a second? I mean, if we can get something done.
What page are we on? 7.
Yeah, it's right at the end, page 7.
She broke it down, I see it for you somewhere.
Okay, good, because I was gonna.
Can I grab it?
Probably. It was on top, so.
Here.
You still have it down there?
Nope,
Tom?
right here.
Oh, thanks.
Did we carry anything over?
That's really what I'm,
The carryover, right, so that's, the last budget was carried over, so there was nothing put in Old Home Days last year.
right,
Right.
Last fiscal year.
correct.
So the carryover is that amount, so they wanted that amount put in again, because they said that they're gonna need the money, if they.
So this, the sheet you handed me, so the 27,835 that we're requesting, the department recommends for this year's budget
Which they
is
might
already
use-
there.
Which they might use this year. if they have the-
My point is, it's not new money, it's money that's already there.
I don't know, I've
No.
not seen anything and know nothing about communications.
Okay, so that's
So-
what I understood you to just say.
No, what I meant was the 27,000 that they have
Right.
carry over for this year.
Yeah.
This fiscal year, they will use if they have the program.
So how
Okay.
much money do they have in their budget right now?
Can I see?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Seems I'm the one that did it. But if you look on, if you had your expense report, you've got 20,623.68 that was carried forward from your 21 budget. That we moved everything that they had left to their line, and they figured if they, because you have bills in both years to run your Old Home Days.
Mhm.
You have some in both budgets.
Mhm.
So that would get them started, and this would be what would be to finish it. If that helps.
So they already have 20,000?
So we have 20,623.68, the number you
Yes,
just
sir.
said.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're asking for
27,000
an
more?
additional 27.
For the next fiscal budget,
For
Okay.
22, 23.
yeah.
All right.
I think when they wrote that, they had that amount
Okay.
in there. When they wrote I think, because they said it was the same as what was in the financials for what was carried over.
So if they want the same, they should put 20,000 then, correct?
I don't know, they said that they used the same figure, I don't know what paper they were looking at when that's what they told me.
I remember the last time it was 25 because they hired that band. I forget what the name of the band was.
Well, the people that talked to me said they liked it. There was a good band. I
Yeah.
didn't go,
I don't know
so.
what kind.
I don't remember the name of the band, but
Oh, Motor Booty thing?
Motor Booty, yeah, the Motor Booty up there.
That's what Freiburg Fair had them as well.
Yeah, Scarborough
Yes, they
has
did.
them, they're
They were
good.
good up there,
They're
I
good.
remember.
Yeah. And that's why it went up.
Okay.
I think the 20,000 was, I don't know why it would only be 20,000, but I thought it was gonna be 25.
Because some of the bills were paid, Jim.
Ah.
There was bills.
Okay.
I'd have to go back, and I only have this
No, that's fine.
2 years here.
That's fine. That explains it.
So are they having Old Home Days this year? Because I know they've been advertising for a lot of volunteers.
I don't know. I guess so, if they get enough people to help.
Then on what the governor says to us, too, what happens by then
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the
for groups
pandemic.
and stuff, yeah. So if they don't have it, they'll still have 20,000 left to start the next year.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So,
Well, and, Tom and I were talking earlier, I mean, I support it. And I think it's great they have it. And I would hope they would be able to have it. I mean, Portland's having a winter carnival one, which I think is pushing it.
Yeah, they're gonna have
Considering
to
where
wear
we
masks,
are.
too.
Huh?
They're gonna have to wear masks
Yeah.
now,
So
mandated.
yeah.
it is what it is, but I'm an advocate. I think it's a good thing, so.
Do they get a good turnout? I haven't been for a couple of years, so I don't,
I've never been.
before
I've
that,
never
so
been.
I don't know.
I've never been, but I hear it's,
Yeah. Usually
Good
on
turnout.
Saturday, it's a pretty good turnout.
Saturday, it's
Yeah.
good
I've
turnout.
worked it before.
For the fireworks and that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I had a booth there before.
You were there the year the wind took your booth down.
Actually, I've been there 2 years because there was that year, yes. Yep. It was very, very odd because my tent was the only tent that got hit.
Got wiped out.
I mean, yeah, completely wiped out. I lost everything.
Yep.
So. Yep. The good Lord said, nope, I'm not going to sell anything this weekend. Is there anything else?
I just want to pick a couple of things on the unclassified that I just
Okay.
have general questions on. Maybe some of you guys can help me.
They're all in that packet that I just gave you, all the requests are in
In here.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how about road review committee?
Yep, it's in there.
It's in there? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll look at all that stuff then. There's no
Okay.
sense,
I'm giving it to you. That's right. This is the community, here's the road review. Don't mind my writing on there. Here's the community garden. Here's the cemetery committee. And then these are the agencies. Here's Roscommon Fire, we already okayed that one, but,
Yeah, we don't have a choice on that one.
yeah, but that, there's their paper, each one is it.
That and the water, we don't have really a choice on. The Levitt's Mill Health Center, that's not open anymore, is it?
No, I don't think there's anything there.
Can we take that off the list then?
I would only take it off if somebody, Matt or somebody told me to take it
Okay.
off. But is it still open, Julie?
What?
Levitt's, what's it called?
Levitt's Mill Free Health Center?
As far as I know, that's closed. At least it was last year. Has it I don't know if it's reopened or not.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it opening
We haven't
again.
received a request,
Yeah, it's been a couple of years, hasn't it?
so I can take it off if we don't get a request.
Now, Lifeline, how is that funded? Is that funded through the insurances?
Lifelight,
Yes.
Tom's
more knowledgeable.
I
on
don't
that.
know.
It's not they charge about $2,000 just to touch, lift up.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
and that goes right to the insurance company.
We don't have a request from them yet.
No, because
No,
I
but
checked
they're
the state
listed.
several
The
years
last
ago.
3 years, we've said
Yeah,
no, so
we
I
said
think they've
no,
pretty much
so.
gotten me in.
So I was just wondering why.
Oh,
Oh, okay. If that was still the reason.
Doesn't the transfer station, don't they have compost? Don't they have a compost pile?
They used to. I don't know if they still do or not.
Uh,
They used to have one.
Yeah, they have dirt that you can get there, compost, I guess it's considered compost.
They have mulch and stuff too,
Mulch,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why, like, the community garden couldn't get some of that stuff from,
No weeds or anything in the ones that they're getting from. And that I know because they bought some this year.
Yeah, the one from the dump, you get all sorts of stuff in there,
yeah,
yeah.
So they want to keep
And
it
they want
clean.
a clean,
all right. Well, that explains it.
yeah.
So what they
Makes
collect,
sense.
They asked
For
for the same
rental.
amount, I believe, as last year, but they broke it down for us.
so what they collect for fees per plot doesn't cover what they need to do?
That's a Julie question, I don't know.
Don't, one hand, I don't know, as far as the budget, no, it has not.
It hasn't covered what they collect
We've
in?
normally, in the past, this is the first year since the garden head club, our garden, community garden has been established, that they've been asked to submit a budget. Normally, in the past, it's just been a matter of the town has donated set amount to be used for it. So,
Okay.
that's.
Yeah,
because
Matt just asked them to break it
So the
down.
money that they collect for having a plot, say $50 a plot, I don't know what they charge.
25, yeah.
25, say, all right, say 25. So how many plots do they have?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I'm sorry.
So the $25, does that come through the town?
Yes.
It does, okay. Okay.
I like the community garden. I don't use it, but
It
I
was
like the idea.
beautiful last year,
yeah.
just walking by it when we take our walks.
Yep.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, I've seen, they have lots of nice flowers and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Some people
Presently, they
grow
have
food.
$3,800 in their expense budget, in their revenues.
In their revenues?
Yes, because we carry their money forward.
Okay. And what are they asking for?
$1,875.
And normally in the past, they've donated $2,000, the town has,
Okay.
towards that.
Do they ever donate any fresh vegetables and that to the pantry? Does anybody know?
They have a separate little plot for the, I don't know what they put in there, but they do have something for the pantry.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
remember what they did last year.
Cemeteries. Cemeteries, I assume, would be like mowing the lawns and things like that, right? Where's the cemeteries?
Cemetery committee,
Line
they get
532.
like, parts to clean the stones and, they had some vandalism. So they purchased some cameras, at a particular grave site, and they were having a lot of vandalism.
Okay.
But yes, it does pay for the mowing specifically, it gets charged from one individual that mows the lawns, and they keep up, yeah, I can't remember, the company that traces Ancestry.com.
Ancestry.com, yeah.
And then it also pays for, as she said, the repairs. And we still have a lot of repairs to do down below here with the graffiti on the stones. And it just can't be any material because you just destroy the granite.
So under Memorial Day, do the holders stay on the poles year-round, or do they take them down?
I don't know.
I think they leave them on the poles.
Do they leave them on the poles?
Yeah, once, because you don't, you're gonna have to put the ladder up or some, somebody could go up, unbuckle it. They're high enough up that they shouldn't be vandalized.
Okay,
Not gonna say they won't be, but
right.
I am talking with those flags or the gravesite flags. So for Memorial Day, that's in there too.
I just have Memorial Days.
Yeah. You have to, if they have to buy the copper markings for anybody new that's passed away.
The war markers and
forgot
things
War-
like that?
The war, fire, and like that.
Yeah, okay.
and plus the flags.
Is there one in there for your county community action? In that group of papers?
Carrying unlimited. Your county shelter programs. Southern Maine Agency on Aging. Yep. Community action.
All in all, I'm looking at requests that are pretty much in line with what they've done.
Yes, yeah.
I see the increase in the York County shelters, but it's really an increase to where they were the last few years.
Right.
Suckle River Quarter. Yeah, $40.
What is Taylor House?
That's the building right here, on the corner at the lights.
Okay.
So if you're at the lights and
Yep.
take a right to Lakeside, it's on the left right there, that big white building.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what is it?
Historical building,
Huh?
historical.
So it's a
a
museum.
Kind of like a museum.
It's
Okay.
open,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drive by it all the time. I see it. I just,
I keep meaning to go because it's, I just never
Very
seem to go.
interesting, I've been in it.
Okay.
Can you go on both floors? I've never been in. Or is it just the bottom floor? I know
They go on both floors?
No.
he's not there.
and the town owns that?
Yeah.
That's not under the Historical Society?
It's through the Historical
The Waterboro,
Society because
so the Waterboro Historical Society may own it, and we contribute $5,000 to its
maintenance.
maintenance.
That's right, yes.
Maintenance,
Okay.
yes, sir.
It's the building right there where the farmer's market is, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, they do the same for the building that's on the other side of the parking lot?
Not that I'm aware of. This money goes strictly for the Taylor House.
Taylor House, okay.
No, I don't know what's up with that building, that's
I haven't seen anybody around it in a year, a couple of years.
just,
Yeah.
All this stuff looks okay.
you could ask Jim Carl, maybe,
Oh, I don't know who he is.
historical.
Oh,
This will be 10 million this year.
Oh, easy.
Jim's also at the
Easy.
elections.
oh, is he?
He and his wife Judy.
I know who Judy is, but I don't know who he is. So.
I have no problem with those things. I mean, that all looks pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
In line with where we've been, I'll put it that way.
Right. Anything else?
I'm good. So we have left for
Capital
capital,
and Public Works.
public works, and then we start going through them, voting.
And Josh to come back.
Actually,
Josh is coming back?
Yeah.
Good.
Next week is actually starting voting.
Okay.
And then you're gonna do public works because we're giving Jason time to, you know.
Okay, reasonable.
Yeah.
Just came on.
Yeah.
Julie, there was something that Matt wanted you to look into last week, and I don't remember what it was.
The legal,
Was it the legal?
It was the ARPA on the retirement.
Retirement line?
I
Yeah.
have not done that because I'm waiting for, make sure everybody's included, so.
Okay. So right now, is library and rec not included?
They don't have opera, so
They have
they're all,
not. Okay.
they're all set.
So they weren't,
They didn't get the addition
okay.
for selectmen.
And was Todd going to give us the breakdown of his programs?
I don't know.
He said he was, didn't he, at that meeting?
I thought he did.
Yeah.
I thought we would have had
You
it.
asked for them,
Yeah,
that I do not know.
Oh, I think Dennis actually asked.
he did, Dennis. did.
Yeah, Dennis did.
I'll ask Todd if he has that yet.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Sorry.
No.
I'm good.
So we got a vote to approve the minutes for January 31st.
I'll move.
Yeah.
Second?
All in favor? That's it. And I hear a motion to adjourn.
Move.
Second?
I don't feel like driving up Daring Ridge with too much ice and snow on it.
All in favor?
I won't drive all the way home.
Be careful.